This morning we're relocating our Starlink.
Can you see outside?
I see daylight.
Here.
Yep, that goes through and through. Cool.
We're gonna use the shelf that we had left over from a job to sit our modem and our router on. How did it feel drilling a hole right through our finished wall? Felt good?
Doesn't even bother me.
Oh, look at you. Okay. Got some silicone on there. Nice heavy globs of silicone there.
We don't want this to fall down.
No. Because it would likely fall down on me while I'm cooking. We had little slats dadoed in the back of the shelf.
I suppose I could have
Scribed it?
scribed it. It's okay. We can caulk that.
Yeah. Does that mean our walls aren't square?
Either that or... Oh, you know what?
Oh,
I had scribed this one before.
Oh.
And so that's probably why. But that's okay.
Got all the way through?
Yep. I think that's plenty there. And I have extra, so. Okay, so that's that.
Now we
I still need this, because I have one more screw I gotta set over there.
Now we go outside and
Yeah.
hook up the, what do you call it?
The dish.
The dish. We are out here this evening moving our Starlink. So I'm trying to do some work on the computer. Our extension that we use in the shop right now is not working very well. So we need to move our modem and our dish up here to the shop. So that's what we're working on now. It's a little bit sketchy because we're on this extension. I'm not. Thomas is on the extension ladder and on the roof, but I think we're gonna get it done. So we had this mounting hardware from a cell phone booster that we bought a long time ago. The cell phone booster didn't work, but now we're using this mounting hardware to put our Starlink in.
Do we care which way we point it?
It'll adjust itself.
It will.
Yeah. And hopefully that catches the satellite signal. We will see. So all we have left to do out here is silicone around that hole, right?
Yeah.
Can you tell everyone what happened yesterday?
Oh, we had a bear come up to the property, and Lindsay's mom saw it in the kitchen window. And so then I asked Lindsay, I was like, oh shoot, are the dogs outside? And she's like, yep. And so
Except Pepper. Pepper was still inside.
Yeah, Pepper was still inside. But so I ran downstairs and I was trying to get them inside, but by the time I was heading down the stairs, I could hear bark starting. So I knew they were already going to him, but I started calling for him, but they took off after him. And I didn't see them have the stare down, but apparently the dogs and this big bear had a stare down. And
I was intending to film it, and then I started panicking about the dogs. So I forgot to film the beginning, but I got the very end. I'll show it right now. Holy.
So the dogs took off after the bear, and the bear took off down the road. And luckily, I called them to come back and started clapping my hands real loud, and it must have triggered them.
Yeah.
And they turned around and ran back to me, and so we put them back inside. But the bear went up to our neighbor's house and crossed in front of her house, and so hopefully he stays away.
It's crazy. Some of our neighbors have been here for 30 years and they've never once seen a bear. And there's been sightings recently. We never thought it would come up here, but then it just turned the corner and came up the road. It was crazy to see.
I jumped off the couch because Lindsey's mom said, "Oh, bear, bear, bear." And so then Lindsey's like, "Oh my gosh, there's a bear in the driveway." And so I jumped off of the couch and looked, and sure enough, he was just kind of bebopping along up the driveway. And so then I was like, shoot, the dogs. I mean, I don't care if the bear comes and roams around, but
yeah.
I'm actually glad it happened this way because it kind of scared him off.
Yeah.
I don't know that it actually scared him, but I don't think he wanted to have confrontation with the dogs, so which was good.
It was also really cool to see the dogs in action, barking at the bear and scaring him off.
Yeah.
It was really, really cool to see how useful, I guess,
absolutely,
the dogs are and how instinctual they can be. And it was really cool to see.
Yeah, they're here to protect us.
Yeah.
They serve that purpose, and then we in turn protect them too. And but so they did a great job. That
was our eventful evening last night.
Yeah.
So now we're going to go inside and see if we can get Starlink to connect.
Yeah, it's going to take a half an hour, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's so unnecessary dwelling about the past.
What are you doing?
I know that God is good, He led me to where I'm at. Sometimes I feel like giving up, you're giving in. But everything happens for me.
Where are you going? Where are you
Always
going?
be blue skies ahead. Sometimes you might need
not in there.
just like I am, sharp as iron, making me stronger, calling me higher. When we come together, just like I am, sharp as iron, making us stronger, calling us higher. When we're helping each other.
I drink some of my milk from my bowl.
Oh, okay.
Is that fine, Mama?
You betcha.
Thanks.
What do you got, Eli?
Cheese.
Cheerios and banana? Did you get it? Oh, you already got some in your mouth, bud. Eat that one first. We're working on getting our gate opener installed. We bought this a while back. Actually, our neighbor got us this metal post that will work perfectly for our gate. We need to get that in the ground with concrete, and then we'll get our gate opener installed. The whole time we've lived here, which has been, what, 2.5 years now? We have a gate that's been there. The post is rickety, and so the gate doesn't close and open very easily, and there's no opener, so you just have to get out and pick it up and move it. So it's kind of a pain. Anyway, so we never close the gate. Our neighbor next door is selling her home, and it happens a lot where people come up our driveway instead of going up her driveway, and then they end up here, and we don't want that. So it's a priority for us to get this gate done. So that's what we're working on today. What are you doing today?
Helping Daddy walk.
You are?
Yeah.
What are you guys doing?
So we're working on the gate.
We're working on the
That way we can push a button and then the gate opens.
Push a button and the gate opens.
That's right.
And stick.
You got a stick?
That's a shim.
Are you a bird?
Okay, well.
You got it figured out? Amelia, step back over here, honey. Well, he made that look easy. Okay, it's a new day. So we were starting to work on the gate, and then we decided we had to go to town to get concrete, some bolts and some things. Then we started doing some other things. We didn't get back to the gate. So today we are digging our hole for our post. We're going to pour concrete in there and get the posts in the ground, and then hopefully run the electrical line through the conduit that we already have in place so that we can have all of that ready. Get the concrete set up, and then maybe tomorrow we'll be able to actually hang the gate and the opener.
Hold this, Mama.
Oh, did you find a flower? Beautiful. What is that?
Like just some concrete around.
Back to the drawing board. Looks like just a little bit of concrete on top. Yeah, I think so.
How do people see into these glasses?
They don't.
That's a thick piece of steel.
Look at that. Change of plans. We thought our
Watch out.
what do you call this?
Um,
Gate post screw. We thought this was 1/2 inch, so we were gonna drill out a 1/2 inch hole, put this in, and then weld it in the inside of our post. Turns out this is 3/4, and we don't have a 3/4 inch drill bit that will work for this steel. So we're gonna do something different. I think what we're gonna do is put this up along the side of the post and then just weld it in place. So then just weld it along the side.
yeah. But my question is.
What's your question?
My question. The Savannah.
There's been a murder.
In Savannah. My question is, do we want it on that side or this side? And which way will the gate open? We probably want it to open this way.
In.
Yeah. So we probably want this on this side then.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
There's been a murder in Savannah. So,
Couldn't find a square, so we're using whatever this is that we found in the shop.
squarish.
Square enough. From the tiny house, we have a 25-foot hose hooked up to a 50-foot hose, and then 2 more 25-foot hoses trying to get down here to where we need to put the concrete. We're this short. Look, the mud mixer is right there. This is the end of my hose. We need one more. I'm gonna go try to find one more hose. We'll see if we can make this work. Okay, I was able to pull the hose at the top a little bit tighter and reroute it just enough that I think will be just perfect. We'll move the mud mixer back this way just a hair to position it. I think it'll work. Now we're trying to get extension cords ran from the tiny house, which is just up here, up the driveway. So we're trying to get a long enough extension cord or extension cords so that we can have power to run the mud mixer. We could bring the generator down, but that's just as much of a pain as hooking up some extension cords. Once we get this post in with the concrete, we'll let it sit up for at least 24 hours, maybe 48 hours, and then we'll hook up the gate and hook up our gate opener, and then we will be set. So it'll be nice to have a gate that actually functions. We can close and open it and just feel a little bit safer. Did you get enough line?
What's that?
How many feet? 200 feet?
Dang.
Okay, we're all set up here. Got the mud mixer ready. Hopefully that drops right down in there. And we got our posts ready to put in there. Got our water connected. Power.
What's that?
We're ready to go. Oh, I didn't try the water. Do you need a bath, guys? Here, let me help you. Okay, we're gonna use the tractor. We got this post in, but it's supposed to be, this bottom bar is supposed to be flush with the top of that concrete. So Thomas is gonna use the tractor to push it down into place. So we're supposed to be square with the driveway. We're twisted.
You know what I could do is I could grab it from with the thing.
Yeah.
And just swing it that way a little bit. You want to stand right here. Don't hold this. Just kind of brace this up here. But if it starts moving, let it move. Don't try and stop it.
You're just pulling the whole thing. Can you go more on the corner? Yeah. Okay, hold on. Okay. I think I did it well. Better.
Yeah, watch out.
Yeah, that's pretty good. One more back.
Yeah, I think one will definitely do that.
Show me life, show me love, make a change, time is up. We can wait for better days, but the days won't come. Show me life, show me love, show me life, show me love, make a change, time is up.
That's all she wrote.
Show me life, show me love. This is how she's done. Show me life, show me love. This is all we got. Show me love, show me love. This is all we got. Show me love. This is all we got.
It's the next day. We are back here trying to finish up our gate project. Thomas just checked level and it is perfect, which is great. You never quite know, especially with something this heavy, but we did put it down almost 3 feet into the ground, into the concrete. So this is looking good. We're gonna get our line pulled through our conduit that's already in place. We're gonna backfill and then hang our gate.
There she goes. She's gonna go down to the bottom. I think there's water in the line, so we're gonna try and blow out the line with air, compressed air. So I'm gonna try and blow it out. I have my little compressor here, and I connected an air line to it. So let's see. You ready? Okay, just a sec. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and try to do this.
Okay, we're ready. Thomas is putting some pressurized air through the line and we're gonna see if any water comes out. We installed this line over 2 years ago when we brought power to the property. We put this in for a someday project and now it is someday.
Can I see that? Can I see?
There it comes.
It's spraying me.
It is. I think that's it.
Did that work? Did it work or is it just doing bubbles? It worked? I'll be right down there.
We're gonna backfill up to the top of our concrete that we put in. So that's what Thomas is doing right now. You want it down? We have a vacuum hooked up to the other end of this pipe, all the way up at the shack shop. It's not a lot of suction. We're hoping it's just enough to get this string through there. Looks like it's going now, huh? It's probably about, what, 250 feet of line. After hours of trying to get the string through the conduit, through 250 feet of conduit, we finally got it.
The Nilfis comes out with the wind. We tried 3 different vacuums.
We tried 3 different vacuums, 3 different kinds of string, but we got it.
Dang, we were right there.
Yeah, there it is.
Okay, well, now the joy of trying to get it back down.
Now, hopefully we have enough wire. Well, we got almost all the way through with the wire, and it got too tight for us to keep pulling on the string we had, so we had to pull the wire all the way back out. We're attaching mule tape to the string to pull mule tape through, and then we will attach our wires to the mule tape, and then we'll be able to yank on the mule tape a lot harder. We were worried that the string was gonna break, and that would just cause even more headaches. So we're doing it the right way, even though it's taking a long time. We didn't really anticipate that it was gonna take us all day to pull wire through the conduit, but that's what we're doing. So we're gonna try this, and hopefully this will work.
We're not trying, we'll do our best.
We're gonna do this,
We go pull it.
and it will work. Thankfully, we already had this mule tape from when we pulled power initially, which was like 2+ years ago. So we had to buy a big spool of it, so we have that already. It would have been nice if we would have just put the mule tape in when we initially put the conduit in, but we didn't, so now we're paying for it. Well, it took us literally all day to pull that line, but we got it.
We got the wire. Stupid wire.
So we're not wiring anything in today. We're gonna put the gate on just so it's on and we can open and shut it. And we're gonna call it a day. Tomorrow we're going camping for the weekend, so we probably won't do anything tomorrow. So we're gonna clean up, and we'll see you guys on Monday. Sunday, maybe. No, not Sunday. Sunday's Father's Day. You guys are probably watching this video way after Father's Day. Sorry about that.
We suck at YouTubing.
We really try.
Yeah, but it is what it is. We're doing the best we can, and
Yeah. This is where we're gonna leave you. We'll see you guys later.
later.
We are building a baby gate today. Just today, Thomas cut in this whole section of road all the way to over there.
I'm not heading for the stars, driving down the boulevard tonight. Playing Coldplay on repeat, watching people on the street as I go by.
Are you holding on?
And it doesn't even matter to me where I go. I just feel I need